As I'm getting ready for Christmas, I've been making some new ornaments, and one of them includes this cute little macrame tree ornament. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So the first step for this is to feed your bead onto the end of your jute cord. And then that knot keeps it on. And this is your top. With the second step, what you do is you do a square knot over the top of this jute base. I start with a right facing square knot. So what you'll do is you'll put one loop on the bottom, one loop on the top, and then you feed the ends down into the left-handed loop, and you feed the ends up into the right-hand loop. Oh, I pulled out my ends there. And then you just tighten them down. Next, you want to do a left-facing square knot. And so you do that by placing it the opposite direction on the bottom and then on the top. You can go ahead and grab those ends at that point. It's hard to make it so that the camera can see, so hopefully you can see this. And feed them down through there and then pull it tight. Whichever one you put the loop on the bottom, that's the side that's going to be lifted up. So just remember, it goes that side, that side, that side, that side, that side. So that's going to be your bottom one. And then you grab the ends, put them through the next one's loop, grab the loop, put the ends through. Pull it in tight. At this point, you want to make sure everything's pulled in super tight and snug, and you slide all of the cords up really close to your bead here. Then you'll take your end and you want to make a knot in it. For this guy, I feel like that's a little bit long, so I'm going to trim that off. And now it's time to go ahead and use a knitting needle or a comb or a brush to separate out each of those cords so that they're nice and fluffy, just like this one. So now that we have the ends all separated, it is time to cut it down. And what we want to do is we want to cut it kind of at a little triangular level, just like a tree, you know, makes sense. This one would be more like a blue spruce because it's that kind of blue-green color. I always have to do just a little bit of adjustments as I go, but I try to get it down to about where I want. Remember, you can always cut more off, but you can't add it back on. And the big thing is just making it symmetrical from side to side. And we're all done with our macrame tree ornament.